Welcome to another Empires and Puzzles Books video. Today I want to talk about this team that I've been playing with. Now in general, I've been experimenting with 3-1-1. This has been ever since the Jabberjay video when he was talking about his 2-2-1 or 2-1-1-1 teams, and I kind of got intrigued by that. I think most of you realize that in War and Raiding I'm typically a mono player. I have dabbled in 3-2 at times, and I find it equally frustrating as mono, a bad board, and you are still stuck. But 3-1-1 has been intriguing me lately, and the specific teams I've been using are three heroes of like a mini mono. So I have my elemental defense down, and then followed by hitters. And then the 1 and the 1 are two healers, preferably fast, very fast, ninja, or maybe an average healer, and they're of opposite or of different colors. So I have two opportunities of healing, basically to keep my strike team alive. I've really been fond of using Garnet and Toxicandra, especially as a pair, because one prevents ailments and one cleanses ailments. And my elemental defense down heroes are frequently debuffers, so that takes care of debuffing. So I have my ailments and my buffs covered. So in this last war from last Wednesday, I used this exact team here with Garnet and Toxicandra, Guardian Panther, followed by Dr. Moreau, and then Lepiota, who's sort of my new favorite hero. And I lost the fight. And based on me losing that fight, I got a message from a friend that said, hey, help me understand this team. This looks like a terrible team, basically. They're saying they don't get it. It's low on firepower. There's no synergy between the cards. And they indicate that 3-1-1 does not work at this level of play, especially when there's three weak colors against the tank. So we're typically facing Bara or Freya tanks. And I had lost the fight against Freya. So I did a write-up to the friend who reached out to me and explained to him why I felt like this was a decent team. But then, explaining things is one thing, showing is something else altogether. Now, I did point out that in the previous war, I won with this team, and in the war before that, I won with a variation of this team. I only used one of the off-color heroes, and I still had Kunshin in there. So I got away from the 4-1 and went to the 3-1-1. So another benefit of this team is Moreau and Lepiota are both Underwild heroes, so it increases the chance that those sniping tiles show up on the board, so that's like an added little benefit. Lepiota is great because she's fast, and if you can get her to disappear somebody on the board, it immediately comes a 5-on-4 fight, at least for a few turns, and gives a ghosting lane. And then I already mentioned the fast speeds of Garnet and Toxicandra. They're both healing. If I can get them both up, Toxicandra heals, and then Garnet will overheal. Garnet's protecting from ailments. If that somehow lapses, I have Toxicandra to remove them. And lastly, their Toxicandra is also giving a mana boost to the team, and this is already a very fast team. So, proof is in the pudding. I put this video together. I just did a friendly fight with somebody in my alliance who was running a standard formation with a dark tank. And I just wanted to show and demonstrate what can this team actually do. So give me your feedback, questions, comments, concerns, critique. Let's talk about this team.